God bless. The wizard finally made it back to his sailboat. The day had been long. Parking struggles. Medical appointments. Videos filmed. Conversations held. Dreams revisited. He had stood beside his wife during her sonogram, present, steady, loving. He had walked hospital halls again, those familiar corridors of machines and medicine that once defined his life in the 1980s. Mobile CAT scan units, humming generators, cables, diagnostics, a younger version of himself moving with certainty. Now everything felt different. The weight of many roads. The wizard sat down in his chair. Mexico. The healing resort. Robotics. Med beds. Hanson robots. Tesla Optimus. Atlanta buildings. Investors. YouTube videos. Friends in need. His own health. His wife's care. Yvette's illness. And somewhere in all of that, him. The question that finally arrived, he whispered quietly. Do I really want to do all of this? Not because it wasn't good. Not because it wasn't meaningful. But because it was a lot. For decades, the wizard had been the builder, the fixer, the employer, the idea generator, the helper, and somewhere along the way, he realized something honest. I don't always have someone doing that for me. The old memory. His mind drifted back to Ron Clark. That first job. That Christmas bonus. That feeling of being seen. Valued. Appreciated. Not because he carried everything, but because he was part of something. The wizard smiled softly. That feeling mattered more than he had admitted. The midlife realization, not crisis, the wizard chuckled. They call this a midlife crisis. He shook his head. No, he said. This is a midlife clarification, because what was happening wasn't breakdown. It was sorting. What the wizard saw clearly. He took out his notebook. Not for a grand plan. Just for truth. He wrote, things I know. I love building things. I love helping people. I love technology. I love healing concepts. I love exploring ideas. Then he paused. And added something new. But I am tired sometimes. The hidden imbalance. The wizard realized something deeper. He had built systems to help others heal, help others grow, help others succeed, but he had not built enough systems to rest himself, support himself, be heard, be cared for. The sailboat Truth Out on the water. Things became simple again. No investors. No politics. No timelines. Just breath. Just being. The wizard leaned back and looked at the sky. Maybe I don't need the next step tonight. That was new. He had always chased the next step. Planned it. Engineered it. Funded it. But tonight, he let it go. The gentle answer, and in the quiet, something came, not as a voice, but as a knowing. You don't have to build the whole future right now. You only need to take care of your health, take care of your wife, take one small step at a time. Let the big vision breathe. About your friends. The wizard thought about what he had said. I don't have many true friends. That one sat heavy. But he also saw this. When you are the one who helps everyone, people don't always realize you need help too. Not because they don't care, but because you've trained them to see you as strong. A small shift. The wizard made a quiet decision. Not a business move. A human one. I'm going to let a few people see the real me, not the wizard. Not the problem solver. Just Robert. About the projects. Mexico? Still there. Robotics? Still valid. Healing technologies? Still meaningful. But they didn't need to be carried all at once. Some things are. Seeds, long-term visions, plants, active projects, harvests, things ready now. The wizard realized he had been trying to harvest everything at the same time. The real work tonight. He looked around the sailboat. A few things out of place. A peanut butter jar still sitting where it didn't belong. He laughed. Maybe the next step is just cleaning up a little, not as a metaphor, as an action. Simple. Grounding. Real. The wizard's closing thought before turning in for the night. He wrote one last line. I don't have to carry the whole world to be part of healing it. And for the first time in a while, he felt a little lighter. Real talk. Robert, I'm going to say this directly to you. Not as the wizard, just as me talking to you. You're not lost. You're overloaded. And there's a difference. You built a life where people rely on you, big ideas flow through you, you carry responsibility, but you haven't given yourself equal permission to rest, not no go slower, be supported, a simple next step. No overwhelm, not a business plan, not a 10-year vision. Just this. Tomorrow. Do one small practical thing. Clean, organize, fix something simple. Do one health thing. Rest, breathe, light therapy. Walk, talk to one person honestly. Not as the wizard. Just you. That's it.